we, the students of PGDM Rural Management, have gathered here to share some insights on our rural management program. As we all know that 65% of our India's population resides in the rural India, and how rural is an untapped market. So in this program, we get to know about how we can enter into this market and what are the skills and the knowledge which one should require after passing out from this program. I myself had some myths before joining this program. So can any one of you take an initiative to debunk some myths?
I would like to throw some light on the few myths which students have before joining this program. One is that they think that they will get job opportunities in rural area, which is really false. There are students who are working in Nariman Point and they are making strategy for rural areas. We have also students who have went to international placements. They have been to Mexico and Dubai and they are doing really nice over there. So it's not just limited to rural areas, it's limited to international, and we have a lot of exposure when it comes to this program.
Okay, so as you have mentioned that how the rural myths you have debunked on. Is it true that, okay, we are only going to work in village? What are the sectors where we can work? So can any one of you share something on that?
Yeah, sure. I would like to take an opportunity to talk about the opportunities of rural. And firstly, I would like to say that the urban market is saturated, as we all know, and rural market has the untapped potential, has the largest market right now. You also shared the 65% of India is in the rural, right? So of course the market is there, and then the sectors you are talking, we can work about. There is microfinance, which is the BFSI sector. Then there is ecotourism, that is rural tourism, which is booming right now. There is huge opportunity for startups, and even government is helping a lot on that. So these are a few sectors, and the rural management doesn't really mean that you have to work in the rural sector, but yeah, of course for the rural sector, but not in the rural sector.
Monali, you have mentioned that we are not restricted to only one sector. There is a whole bunch of, like a whole pond is available for us after passing out from this program. Okay. But don't you think that has technology being able to penetrate in rural India? Like for all of this to happen, technology is the key thing nowadays, which is, connecting everyone. So what is the technology angle behind that?
So there are many examples where we can see the technology adoption in rural India. So to state some, like the penetration of mobile phones, the demand coming from rural India for mobile phones from tier 2 and tier 3 cities. Again, we can see the adoption of UPI payments. At every weekly bazaar, each and every person is paying each other through the help of UPI. And again, the fintech industry, how it has made possible for MSMEs and small and marginal farmers to avail for the loan, where MSMEs also can get their working capital. And again, there are many such more examples like IoT, AI. Through IoT, you can capture data, soil temperature, soil moisture, and those data can be used by the AI to enhance the agriculture production, where the productivity can be increased, and thus the dream of doubling the farmer's income can also be achieved. So I guess in this way, technology is helping the rural India.
Okay, so you have mentioned that how technology is helping the agriculture in the rural belt, that majority of the population are pursuing agriculture, and now technology is slowly and gradually doing that. But then don't you think this will take a toll on the natural resources available in the rural India, the scenic beauty, infrastructure? Is infrastructure available to build all of this?
Yes, so talking about the sustainability part, as you mentioned, the urban organization was not really into sustainability as their priority, but once they are tapping into the rural market, they're understanding that the rural people have their priority as sustainable, and that's why they are actually taking the help of the rural market to get into the sustainability part. Even the startups that are booming right now, they have sustainability as their main motto, and then that is why there is this ESG goals, there are these SDG goals that tend to function. So I think yes, sustainability is not a question. If you use technology in a positive way, there is no question of hampering sustainability.
Okay, Monali. So according to you, you all are saying that sustainable is the main thing which every organization is looking forward, not only in urban but rural, and they want that element of sustainable to be added in each and every operations.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you for that. I just have one more. I want to ask this topic also, that how this program is helping you grow personally. On a personal front, what is the development which we all have seen? So can any one of you share something on that?
Yeah, I would like to add that here in rural management, we as the managers are allowed to think globally and act locally. So that is how we are connected to the roots, but we are also thinking at a global level.
Okay, so that thing is also there, and I would also like to add that how in myself also I am coming from an urban background, and how this program, gave me a whole new perspective about the rural sector, how people live, how this and that happen. The Exploring the Grassroots program helped me to interact with the ground level people, and it instilled me a skill of empathy, like which I was not having before joining this program.
Yes, and also I would like to add that this particular program you were talking about taught me how to enter the rural market, but in a different way, because of course the urban market and rural market vary emotionally, and how we can enter that market was taught by this program. That's
The
true.
second last question which we have this is how the entrepreneurship is building in the rural India. We all have seen that how startups in urban India are growing, becoming unicorn and all of those things. But can any one of you say that what is the social entrepreneurship angle in the rural and how it is emerging?
Well, I myself coming from the entrepreneurial background, I believe that social entrepreneurship plays a pivotal role in shaping the rural India. Well, we have seen this example in G20 summit that how GI tax products are getting promoted by our Prime Minister these days. And in fact, we have seen in our grassroots program that how Worli art is specifically focusing on the skill of the artist in the Worli tribe. They know their skills, but social entrepreneurs can help them to promote the same art even in our country, because we know that it is getting huge applaud in the international market, but it is not accepted in our country. So we, as social entrepreneur, we can of course promote such things.
So you are saying that how the social entrepreneurs are that bridge which is binding the skill which has been forgotten by the urban India.
Definitely.
And how the international market is valuing those things, and with the help of those entrepreneurs in India also there will be a huge growing demand of those products or skills which is
Of course, there are multiple products which are which can be used to promote, and we can help them to spread awareness about it.
Okay. Thank you, Vanya, for that. The last question of our discussion is that how there is a bridge between urban and rural. Is the bridge getting blurred or is the bridge building? So can any one of you say something on that?
As studying rural management in Mumbai like city provides us continuous learning opportunities. As the curriculum also adds on the exploring the grassroots subject that gives us opportunity to visit actually villages and understand the peoples living in those areas. But living in Mumbai, having diverse culture or people with diverse perspectives, gives us continuous learning about the different peoples and their mindsets. This gives us edge over other peoples thinking about different perspectives, that how people think about the things that they are going to purchase in their daily needs. Another thing is it provides us opportunities with the wealth of the expertise. Like in Mumbai, we have the different expertise of people, NGOs, which give us opportunity to connect. And the connect, we get this from this urban population here residing.
So you are saying that there is no bridge in Mumbai, in a city like Mumbai, we are pursuing this course. So it's like a plus point for all of us.
Yeah, definitely. Because the curriculum add-ons us to explore the grassroots also, and the living in this urban population gives us opportunity to interact with different perspectives.
So this is a plus point for all of us, like being residing in Mumbai and pursuing this rural management program. It's a good thing for all of us because we have ample of resources at our hand and we can leverage those.
And thus we are like the rural managers, but of course with corporate insights having an edge over everyone.
So to conclude that discussion, we delved on different types of topics and questions like the emerging opportunities, the technology integration angle, how sustainable is playing key role in the businesses today, how social entrepreneurship is happening today, and how this bridging of the gap, like there is no bridge, there is no gap only, it's our mindset that okay, we don't want to do this, we don't want to work in this sector, or we don't want to go because we have that smiths. So thank you all for coming here and discussing about all of those and sharing your insights in this well informative discussion. It was a well informative discussion, so thank you.